I'm Florence Pugh, and I play her in life all the time.
You didn't get to meet Paige until after the shooting. So what was it like, being able to depict someone who's real, who's alive, who's still very much in kind of the early stage of the career, to build your own character that was you and not necessarily just an impersonation of Paige?
So many questions in that. Yeah, I didn't meet her. Sorry, I have a slight cough. I didn't meet her until about 3 weeks ago, which I think now looking back on it, I'm quite glad I didn't, because I think I would have been studying you probably a bit creepily. But at the time, Paige was injured and she had a neck injury and couldn't fly over, and we started filming, so we were just in contact all the time. Very odd playing someone that's not only alive, but only a couple of years older than you. And this only happened a couple of years ago. So she doesn't need her memory refreshing. She knows about it all. So I suppose you just have to kind of take that opportunity and hope that you're not going to offend, or most of the time you hope that you're going to do the story justice. And also, I suppose, make sure that I find some piece in that storyline that I need to tell as well. So you have to make some sort of amalgamation, and then just fingers crossed, because she can wrestle. So you hope she doesn't find it offensive.
It's a true story.
Yeah.
And along those same lines, you were able to watch a lot of YouTube and film because of so much of her being on stage and on TV. How much did you prep and watch for that?
I mean, that's the best thing about playing a famous wrestler, is that every single fight she's ever done is on there. And even the documentary was just so helpful to use, because you can see what she was like when she was younger, and around her family and how they spoke. And actually getting the accent down, that was really handy to watch the documentary. Yeah, just to say that Stephen really he took away from the documentary and put it onto Paige really well. I think that was something that stood out to me, was watching the documentary and falling in love with that family was exactly the same as the way that Stephen had put it down. And I think as a testament to say how good he did with the script. In all seriousness, though, he did work. Sorry, but I'm going to give him some good things now.
Like he needs help.
He needs a bit of help. Jack and I worked with him, obviously, on our first day of shoot. He did the scene where he shouted at us for 40 minutes. And
I'd have taken that.
Yeah, it was fun. He's really big. He eats a lot, and I keep on saying that he looks really smooth, because he does look really smooth. But no, we had a great time, and we were both just so amazed by how he basically went away and wrote that, and then we exchanged lines to figure out what we were going to say. And then he walked away and came back 20 minutes later, and he knew this huge monologue promo, and he just basically barked at us. It was amazing. And then also towards the end, I did the Paige's fight in the Staples Center after Monday Night Raw, and he was very much involved with the wrestling, so that was really lovely of him. And yeah, those were the times that we worked together.
So I do want to open up to audience questions. So if people want to line up, we have 2 mics on both sides. While people are lining up, I have a fun question for you. If you were, this is more for the cast since Paige has already been picked.
Excuse me.
If you were a WWE wrestler, what would your stage name be, and what would your finishing move be?
Lena has a really good one. It's called Choo Choo.
Yeah.
She comes on choo-chooing.
It's like a locomotive, and
choo-choos.
my fuel is farts.
Yeah.
And I just release one long deadly one.
Choo-choo.
Choo-choo. And just everyone feels like I don't have to touch anyone.
No.
Has that ever been done in the WWE?
Oh, actually, Natty, which is she's a heart. Part of the Heart Foundation. She had to fart on screen a lot and not notice the fact that she was farting, but Vince thought it was hilarious, so she had to do it for months. So but she's standing in front of people, she's like, and that was all she had to do for like months. She got paid to fart.
But did they have like a thing in her trousers where smoke would come out? Because that's how Choo Choo
No,
would end,
WWE's
right?
not that
Choo-choo's got
dramatic.
green gas.
Imagine calling your dad and being like, Dad, I did it, yeah. I'm playing the farter.
Thank God they're not making me queef. I knew Mum would like that
Please.
one.
First off, thanks for coming out, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm someone who grew up kind of watching like the Attitude Era of WWE. So there was a lot of cool crossover. It's cool that The Rock is in this. Were there any other stars from WWE that were on set helping out that didn't make it on camera?
Oh, I don't know that part. I just know the ones that were on camera. And The Miz, he gets in everything. So, of course, he was on there. Freaking Mike.
Big Show's in here as well,
and Big
right?
Show.
Sheamus and Big
And,
But we had that was the one day. So when we shot at Monday Night Raw, we were there and we were kind of just milling about waiting for our opportunity to go on after the show was over. So Stephen was literally just going down the halls being like, "Hi, anybody want to be in the film? Please be in the film." And so all these
And Vince Vaughn walked past.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'll do
All
that.
these massive wrestlers were just walking about in their little Speedos and like just, we were just hoping that they'd be doing a gag with me and the food. And then two of them.
oh, that was a good one, though. That was like me when I first got there. I was just like, everyone was like, you shouldn't eat that much. And I'm like, I'll eat whatever I want to. And I'm just grabbing hot dogs, burgers, and everything. All the girls are eating like salads, like, you know. And I'm just like, no, I like food. That was perfect. I loved it.
Hi, I had to think of a question really quick because I didn't want to miss this opportunity, but I'm Irish, so I'm not from the US. And I noticed there's like a different sense of humor in the US than there is in like the UK and Ireland. I think we kind of get each other more. So how do you think American audiences will take to the movie?
I think they'll fucking love it.
Yeah.
All the screeners you went to, everyone's literally dying laughing, and I love that.
Although-
Or crying.
You know, we did have to. So there are a couple of the lines. So there's a really good line in it: "Dick me dead, bury me pregnant." And when we'd be filming, Stephen would have to basically measure how many "dick me deads" each person could get. So, like, if someone said the F word, or if someone said "dick," or it would be like a tally. So there'd only be a certain amount of fucks and dicks and willies.
Yeah, I heard they had to change that just for American audiences.
Yeah.
Because it was fuck me dead, marry me.
Yeah, you're only allowed like two fuck me deads, bury me pregnant.
And they would have
America.
And The Rock wasn't even allowed to say it. All that power.
Did that answer your question?
I'm sorry you asked now.
Thanks, guys.
What was the question?
Sensibilities in comedy
Oh,
internationally.
you can answer that one.
Me?
The answer to that question?
Oh,